Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So we're going to be doing another path now, and yes, I can already hear that question in your head, and yes, I've got the answer for you. If you want to see some Falcon gameplay, here you go. So this node here, the superiority top dog, so as long as you've got class advantage you get the superiority, cut your losses, grudge tax, and aspect of evolution. There is a science ascendancy, so that does also affect some classes, but basically Falcon's going to be used for SpiderMan. I'm going to lock on and then gain my cruelties for each time he stops an evade. And yeah, you're going to see it here. He's just going to stop every evade until the lock on stops, obviously. Aspect of evolution is a little bit annoying. Just means that Spider-Man will get back to special 1s a little bit quicker. I'd rather push him to special 2 if I can, but depends on if it's cooperating. So with this node, it can apply these power burns. And what will happen then is, because I have the superiority of class advantage on this fight, what it will do is it will give me a Fury. Now, when I'm locked on, this won't happen because of the ability accuracy reduction. But that's unfortunate. I'm not really too bothered. I just wanted to use Falcon and have a laugh. So here you go. Got the special 3 now, which puts the vulnerability on. It also puts the incinerates on. And you can see, yeah, okay, the medium damage and whatever isn't great. When I hit a crit, it's nice, especially with all these cruelties that I have on. I believe I throw the special 1, and that's this fight over. So it's not too bad. I don't know, thought it was funny and I wanted to bring Falcon along just for the Spider-Man. Next up, we have this Loki here. So I'm going to be using Human Torch to just absolutely shred this fight. As you can see from the video length, it's only a 7-minute video. So to do all the path in 7 minutes is pretty quick. For as much as everybody says anything about the game and these paths, they do seem to be reasonably quick. Every time people land, or a debuff I think it is, sorry, lands, there's the chance to be power burned. So you can see there I get it again, but that also gives me one of them little passive furies. And you can see here that this Loki is just absolutely nuking down. Human Torch is just killing it. So we take that blocked hit there, get the power burn again. And it's just feeding these furies. You can see we're on, what was it, 2 furies now, 18 hits. By the time it's at 25 hits easily, this fight's already over. And there you go. Probably didn't even need him again, but Loki just quite easily in the bin. Hardly any health loss. That's what we like to see. So then we're going to come up to this Mr. Fantastic. You could use Falcon again. I decided not to push my luck, and I use Nick Fury. I'm just going to aim to use and abuse the fact that these power burns are on and giving me the Fury, and just absolutely nuke him with bleed damage. I could probably, I'm not sure whether I could shook them off actually. I don't think I could by purifying it, but I don't really need to, don't really want to. If I could throw him to special 2s and stuff, I will. Mr. Fantastic, and I'm not sure whether this is just because of the Hawkeye mechanic or not when this happens, but every time he throws his special 2, the screen seems to just delay slightly. And again, I don't know whether that's just because then I'm pressing like a button, like for the slow down mechanic what you'd see from Hawkeye or not. I don't know whether that just applies the whole way across the game, but I just seem to always have it happen on Mr. Fantastic special 2. So now we're getting power burn, but as you can see we're gaining a lot more willpower from all the other debuffs on Nick Fury. So that's not too bad. And Mr. Fantastic in a couple more hits is down. So we take a quick shot from the special 1 there, but as you can see the first half of the path's done and we've had no troubles with it. Next fight's Hood. So as you can imagine, this is going to be a Human Torch fight. And we're just going to, again, it's a Mystic. You're using Human Torch. You've got class advantage. You have this superiority. You gain extra Furies. Like, the game's just gifting us the chance to be able to do a path like this quite quickly. Especially if you do have a Human Torch, I should probably stress that. It just enables you to absolutely nuke these fights down. Like, you can even push him invisible if you wanted. As long as you keep your temperature above 10, you won't be able to miss, so it's not like that's an issue either. I just prefer to bait the HUD's special ones, although he keeps catching me an AQ with it because of this really passive AI, really messing me up. As you can see there, I don't like the way that the health bar does that, but I kind of understand the reason. So it just flickers constantly, a little bit weird. So don't know if I should, I don't know about whether I should be a warning for that or anything. But yeah, so there we go. We've got that fight done. Next up to the second to last fight now. We have this sentry, Mr. Pillow Hands, power of 1,000 suns. Just isn't what everybody hoped he was going to be. Apart from, I don't even think, was he that higher prestige when he came out? I don't even think he was that higher prestige. But yeah, again, Nick Fury is just going to mince this fight. Final fight for the path now here, and it's this Mordo. Now, with Mordo, I'm going to be putting the 2 pre-fights on. So one from White Magneto and Human Torch's Nova Flames. Purely Nova Flames for speed, you can do it without. But White Mags is the more important one just for ease. Just because of the fact that now I can parry and I can hit him straight away while he's stunned from the parry, and not have to worry about his astral evade and all the degen that comes from it. So you're going to see here in a second, there you go. If you try to do that with just a normal parry, obviously like I said, you get astral evaded. So now it's just managing his power and trying to make sure he doesn't just sit there going for a special free all the time. And that's pretty much how easy this fight gets. The more he wants to cooperate and throw special ones, maybe even a special 2 here and there if he gets to it, that's fine by me. I don't want to throw the special 2 just because it will apply that stun at the end and then I won't be able to hit them after. But you don't need it, Mordo's dead. And that's this path done. So I really hope people enjoyed me going through another path using no revives, and I really hope it's helping people out. If you are enjoying the content, please subscribe because there'll be more and more coming up, and appreciate your time. Thank you.